Coach, let's start the no-fly zone with a little new look here of some homework we've been doing. Yeah, I want everybody to pay attention. This is some of the data that we put together before doing these. All right, take a look at the blue arrows and red arrows. All right, the Browns. These are the teams that you're looking at. The Browns have trouble scoring points. They also give up a bunch of points. The Steelers, points per game allowed, that is a top 10 right there. But look at the time of possession. Both of these teams like to keep the ball. Keep an eye on that. All right. Pass offense for the Steelers, 28th in the NFL. Not good. But look at the rush offense and rush defense. Top 10, top 10. And then the other side, 29th and 24th. Keep that data with you tonight. Now, let's take a look here at our first QB, Russell Wilson. Okay. This is last week against the Ravens. Now, take a look at what he can do. This is a short passing offense that does have an uptick in passing attempts. You see that, 23 of 36. Keeps it short, left to right, all right, 5 yards and in. Even a lot of passes behind the line of scrimmage. Why? Because they're safe. You don't turn the ball over. Look at deep middle. Deep right. He doesn't really try it. He will try you deep left, but not a whole lot. Flip this thing over here. You're going to see his danger zones. All right. Deep middle, intermediate left. All right. Watch these three spots. Why? Because the Browns are a top 5 defense in regards to getting sacks. They are going to come after Russell Wilson tonight, and that's how he makes mistakes. Also, hands up at the line of scrimmage for the defensive line. Russell Wilson is short. He will get passes tipped, and he will get passes picked right there in the middle of the field at the line of scrimmage. Flip that thing over. Finally, what you need to know tonight, weather, wind. There is wind and heavy amounts of it. You have to have a strong arm. So what are you going to see with Russell Wilson? Short pass completions are going to be up even more, okay? You're going to see very safe routes, throwing to running backs, throwing out patterns, dig patterns, all right, hitches, 5 yards and in. You're also going to see play action and the RPO and choice routes. What do I mean by that? You're going to see receivers break a 5-yard route down to a 3-yard route because it's safe. So pay attention to that. Running back and wide receivers, yards after completion is going to be up. Russ might not take too terribly many deep shots, but he will hit guys in stride, and they could take off on this Browns defense. Finally, Russell Wilson on the run. Watch this Browns defensive line. That's their best shot, is to rush the passer and put Russell Wilson on his tailgate. He's going to be running all over the field with pockets collapsing. 3 out of 5 stars to throw a pick. Now, flip it over to Jameis. Look at this. Look how beautiful that this is. Exactly what Soupy said. All right, this last week against the Saints. 30 of 46, 395 yards. All right, Jameis has a strong arm. Look at the Steelers secondary. It's all over the board. All over the board. Why? Because this is a linebacker-built defense. All right, you've got to know where these guys are going to be because the Steelers don't necessarily bring heat and bring down the quarterback too terribly much. They will, but they use their linebackers to put your quarterback in hell. Flip it over. Jameis going to have some problems tonight, Hoss. All right, deep middle. Look at that. 0.0. Deep right, intermediate left, and the same thing. All right, Jameis will have problems at the line of scrimmage, both in the middle of the field with defensive linemen, get their hands up, and short right because he likes to move this offense left to right. Flip it over to the final part, and what you're going to see, running back receptions are going to be up. All right, you're going to have wind. Jameis can make these throws in the wind. Strong arm, but he's got to be safe, okay? Throw it to running backs a lot tonight. You're going to see a mixture of an up-tempo offense. That is a way to keep the Steelers defense on their toes and on their heels. You coming up to stop the run, you going back to stop the pass. We ain't going to give you time to do it. Quarterback rush attempts way up for Jameis Winston. He's going to run. He has to because the Steelers rush defense is top 10 in the league. All right. And if Nick Chubb is not Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford is not Jerome Ford, somebody's going to have to run the damn ball. And I think it's going to be Jameis. Short hitches, out routes, way up as well. 4 out of 5 stars for Jameis to throw a pick.